think you broke my foot.
Eddie, I need more money.
Sony has released the final trailer for Venom: The Last Dance. And this third installment is being billed as the final adventure for Eddie Brock and the symbiote Venom, following 2021's Venom: Let There Be Carnage, which earned a lot less at the box office than the first movie. But if Madam Web has taught us anything, it's Sony is not gonna let a little something like diminishing returns stop them from keeping the rights to Spider-Man.
Let's try that again.
But before we get started, don't forget to smash that like button, comment below, and subscribe for more content like this. The trailer begins with Tom Hardy's character Eddie Brock hanging on the side of an airplane, named Kiando Airlines, which in English translates to "What's up?"
Clever girl.
Next, we see Eddie transform into Venom, who immediately looks into the passenger window just so we can have this moment. That's a homage to the Twilight Zone episode Nightmare at 20,000 Feet. Then we see this creature attack Venom, which sends Eddie falling from the plane. But he's saved when Venom turns into a parachute, because that's how parachutes work. We see more symbiotes falling to Earth with Venom warning, "My home has found us." Juno Temple's character witnesses this happening and immediately grabs her cell phone, ignoring the giant telescope a foot away from her bed. Here we get a better look at the creature, which for some reason reminds me of the Acklay from Star Wars Attack of the Clones. Then we see this military base, which in the comics is an underground facility called the Life Foundation, which grows symbiotes. Here we see Chiwetel Ejiofor, who played Mordo in Doctor Strange. He is reportedly playing General Orwell Taylor, a character from the comic that wants to bring Venom to justice. In this facility, the symbiotes are being contained, so they can study them, which just seems like the same recycled plot from the first movie. And if you remember, that didn't work out so well for the people doing the research. Next, we see a hive of symbiotes on Venom's home planet, Clintar, and our very first look at Null, the creator of the symbiotes.
What's his name then?
No.
Venom is so afraid of Null that he doesn't even want Eddie to even speak his name, even though he just said it.
We do not speak his name.
Venom tells Eddie we have something he needs, which is so ridiculously vague, I'm sure the payoff won't be worth my time. Then we see Detective Mulligan, who unintentionally bonded with the symbiote in the last movie, say, as long as Venom lives, everything will end. And it appears that Null is communicating through him. For me, this whole subplot feels pretty worn out. And from what I can see, it doesn't seem to offer much that's different or new. Next, we see the creature in Vegas scaling a spire of a building, and of course, no one seems to notice this enormous beast glaring down at them. Then Eddie encounters a man taking a leak outside, leading to some slapstick humor. When the guy accidentally pees on Eddie's foot, Venom then gives him a slap so they can steal his suit for a disguise. We see scenes of a military force operating underwater, accompanied by a brief glimpse of Venomfish, a character from the comic book. As Eddie comes up for air, the creature launches an attack, and Venom and the troops are sprung high into the air, which is not surprising considering in this franchise, defying gravity is just part of the action. The sequence then shifts to what appears to be the creature breaking into the Life Foundation's underground facility. Orwell Taylor and his armored troops fire at him in a dramatic confrontation. Then we see Eddie bond the Venom symbiote with a horse. Despite the first movie portraying bonding with a symbiote as incredibly unpredictable and dangerous, The Last Dance suggests it's surprisingly easy. We then get a brief look at some scenes we saw in the first trailer. Venom attacks a gang.
Like a turd in the wind.
We see a couple of shots of actor Rhys Ifans, who played Dr. Kirk Connors, aka the Lizard, in The Amazing Spider-Man. In this film, however, he's playing an entirely different character named Martin. But we see that Eddie has hitched a ride, possibly to go to Vegas like we saw earlier in the trailer. Rhys Ifans' character tells Eddie there comes a time in every man's life where you have to make a sacrifice, which feels like exactly what I'm doing every time I have to watch one of these stupid Spider-Man spin-offs. As we get to the end of the trailer, the intensity ramps up, featuring a lot of action-packed scenes hinting that either Eddie or Venom may have to make a profound sacrifice to escape their situation. Despite these high-stake moments, I find myself struggling to care. These Venom movies seem to want to make an emotional impact in the end, but they lack any true, genuine moments and are inconsistent in tone, which makes it difficult for me to invest in any of the characters or their fates. But those are just my opinions. What did you think about the new Venom The Last Dance trailer? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Tell me your thoughts in the comments below because I really want to know what you think. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the Cinema Maverick channel for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.